Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are we doing this evening, folks? How are we doing this evening? Double D, I don't even know who's playing on Monday night, much less bet. Monday night. Monday night. Who's playing? Come on in, folks. Find your seat. I went to Jared. He went to Jared. What's happening, Frack Daddy? How you doing, baby? Rams Packers? Uh, man, right now my Rams are hurting, man. But I'll take a friendly bet. After that miraculous win they pulled off last Thursday, I don't see why they can't do it again. We'll give the peanut gallery another minute or two, folks. Just relax and bear with us. I hope that everybody's having a great week to this point. For quite a few of you, tomorrow might be your last working day for a week or two. And that's got to be a good thing. Simon, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you this evening. Daniel, what's happening? What's happening? Daniel, I'm gonna keep CJ on lock, man. He's going to be in the green room. We're gonna be able to hear his voice but not see his face. uh Frack, man, I appreciate it, and man, we all know with competition, regardless of how you feel about your product in your camp, it can quite often be a different story once you hit the judging table. And that was the case. But half the battle, man, is being happy with what you produced in your camp. Once it leaves your camp, it's out of your hands. My man John, what's up? Salt, pepper, fire. How are you doing? TPC. What's up, JC? How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing today? Great to see you. Man, I hope you guys are going to hang around for a little bit because we've got some things that we're going to get into in the bottom half of tonight, man. Some announcement, some upcoming giveaways. I'm not going to start off with them. So if you're able to hang around, I don't like to keep this much longer than an hour. Triple B, what's up, baby? How are you guys doing, man? All is well. Great to see you. Great to see you. Frack, man, anytime we're able to hang out, that's a good time, man. It was a short time on Saturday, but it was still pretty cool, man. Yeah, it was still pretty cool. So another 30 seconds, folks, and we're gonna bring my two brothers from different mothers out of the green room. Mario, what's up, baby? Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está? Todo está bien aquí. All right, because I am now considered the fajita king, I got to make sure that my Spanish is on point, and it usually is. uh, so, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half of the show, man, and I hope these guys are going to stick around for the second half as well. But for the first half, we're going to be talking a little bit about what went down in Briscoe Ranch in Uvalde over the weekend. It was a great experience, a great cook. So I brought a couple of the competitors, my buddies, Tom Fuentes and CJ Bean, to come hang out with me for a little bit, and we'll talk about what transpired over the weekend. I see a couple other people in the chat that were in Uvalde, which is pretty cool. So without further ado, man, here are my guests for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, quite a few of you know of CJ Bean and Tom Fuentes. What's happening, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man? Chillin. Can you hear me good?
Oh, Mr. Natty Light.
That jacket is kind of all over the place, but
Natty man.
Yeah. What's happening, fellas? What you guys get into today? Beaner wouldn't tell us what he cooked. CJ Bean had the drum lit up in his driveway, and I don't know. I think he might have been drying clothes in him because he wouldn't tell us what he was cooking.
You go to hell.
Three poppers.
I was just burning it out. You know, I wanted to give it a test run.
It was dirty. It was dirty.
Huh? No, I just wanted to burn it.
Test run what?
Yeah.
Temperature.
Tom, folks, something is wrong with CJ Bean, but that is nothing new. We've known that for quite some time.
I did a pork butt.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can. I had to make some more pork stock.
Okay.
So I was just getting some smoke on it.
All righty. So before we get started, man, let me holler at my folks in the chat. I see TPC. What's up, JC? My man Jared, Bill, Chicken Fried, howdy. At home with Cherie. Lady, it is awesome to have you here this evening for your first time. Hi, Mama, Papa Joe. I'm new to your channel. Found your gumbo video a few days ago and been binge watching your videos ever since. Cherie, we absolutely appreciate that, man. We appreciate your support and thank you very much. I'm telling you, this little community that we've got right here, this chat that we have right here, there's so much knowledge. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion. Don't be afraid to ask questions. The wealth of knowledge in this group is really, really impressive. Somebody will have an answer or steer you in the right direction. So please feel free to make yourself heard. Samantha Cherry, wow, look at that. It's been a little while since we ran into you, Samantha, but good to have you here this evening. My man John is here. Triple B, Bill, Alvin, what's going on, buddy? Terry, Madwood, what's up? Carlos Calzada, my neighbor last weekend. What's going on, buddy? Judge is in the house. Just trying to get to the bottom here. My man Roddy. Hey, Roddy has been telling me for over a year that I've got him blocked on this chat, that he can't speak. Well, tonight something happened. He finally got in. I think he got rid of his cricket phone. That's probably what it was. Yeah. Brian, what's going on, buddy?
that first place steak paid off, huh?
Yeah. First place steak. He went out and got a real phone.
AT&T.
Cash Buck 222. Thank you, brother. I just want to say thanks. I learned a lot from you, how to change things up. I appreciate it. Keep doing your thing. Much love. We absolutely appreciate you, baby. Thanks for your support. My man Trumpet, what's happening, baby? Good to see you as usual this evening. Let me make sure I didn't leave anybody out, man, before we get going. Alvin, my man. That's for you, baby. Mama said wow. 2 live cues in the house. John Sura.
What's up, John?
We made it when John stops in. Yeah, we made it. Yes, folks. Don't be afraid, man. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that thumbs up. We absolutely appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to have these guys introduce themselves. You know them. If they're not if they're not guests, they're in the chat bugging me or something. So, without further ado, we're gonna get moving. So, folks, we were all three of us, Tom, Bean, myself. We had John Segura and a few other people. We were actually invited by the Food Network to be a part of one of their upcoming, a part of one of their series, one of their seasons on the Food Network. So that was shot over the weekend. So right off the bat, fellas, how was that experience? I believe it was your first time, each of you, being filmed the way you were filmed. What did you think of that whole experience?
Man, I thought it was pretty awesome. Have all those cameras, first time, so it was kind of nerve-wracking and stuff, but they really weren't in my way. They just did, their thing, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience. I didn't sleep worth shit the night before. I was just so excited and ready to pumped up. And once they got there, they said, "Hey, be yourself." And I'm like, I don't know if you want me to do that.
Yeah, we don't even want you to be that. Yeah.
but nah, you know what though? It was definitely a lot of fun. It was, definitely an experience, especially, when you go into turn-ins, you got cameras following you and microphones, and it's just like, wow,
If you had to say some things, one part of that whole experience was difficult or challenging, what would you say it was, Tom?
Man, I don't know.
Nah, Bean, was anything
not dropping it,
challenging?
not dropping it, huh? Not dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah. I've been mic'd up like that for extended periods. And for me, it's always difficult, always challenging to remember that you are being recorded. Even when the cameras aren't live, even when you're walking around from camp to camp, that microphone under your shirt is still live, it's still being recorded. And there are times, especially for you two, I know y'all can be serious Richards when you're gonna say when you're gonna say things that you might
The coach,
when you're gonna say things,
the head coach.
yeah. When you're gonna say things that you might not want anyone else outside of your little group to hear, and then you remember, oh crap, they're listening. So for me, that is always the tough part. That is always the tough part. But overall, I agree with you guys. They weren't very intrusive. They pretty much agreed to any of your wishes. Like if you want to say, hey, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't film this or that. They were more
they were really
than
good. They were good about that. Yeah,
I did. Yeah. I did tell them a couple. There was. I was like, well, there's a couple things I don't want you to film, and they respected my wishes.
Yeah, I did it. I went about my thing, and it was. Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Oh, I said no. I didn't ask them to stay away from anything. I did my own thing. They came out. Actually, there were some things that I did call them and tell them, hey, look, I'm about to do this process. They're not really secret. It might be to some, but I mean, people taking classes and they know that, that what I've done. Some will do, will know what I did, and because they've taken class and stuff like that. But I didn't really tell them like, hey, no, don't do this.
Yeah, well, I gave them a schedule. So I wasn't worried about calling or making sure somebody was there when I was doing what I was doing. I was just trying to be as I was just trying to flow it like I normally flow. If the cameras weren't there, I was still doing what I had to do. I wasn't going to wait and sit around until they showed up. I know they had a number of teams that they had to go and film, so they were jumping around. Man, that has to be a pretty difficult job. So, do you feel like anything might have affected your cook in terms of the filming?
Nah, they stayed out of the way. I mean, they stayed back. They kept their distance. The camera crew, the crew was really good. So, whenever they wanted to do something, they'd ask me, "Hey, is it okay if I do this or do that?" And I'd like, "Yeah," But as far as the most part, they stayed back. Even during crunch time,
Yeah.
they filmed from a distance. They zoomed in and did what they had to do. And sometimes they were in slow mo. They're like, "We're doing slow mo." Then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna switch back over." And now we're gonna talk to you. And
Well, I don't know why they had to go slow mo in your camp, because you don't do anything fast or
Yeah.
regular speed. Everything you do is fairly slow.
you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you see how you are? But hey, when you got that fajita call and your boy
Dude, you were mad.
hey, no, hey, and your boy down below you said you look like a chili cook walking up there. Not to finish.
I don't know. I don't understand how you win fajitas when you boil them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You know what, man?
Nuts, man?
You know why I didn't get a call? I think they dropped my tray on the ground back there.
Yeah, whatever. So overall, what type of cook? I mean, did you have any hiccups during your cook?
I did. I did with my chicken. For some reason, my little drum, man, it would not go up to temp. But I did. Man, it's got a big basket in the bottom. So what I did, I just brought the deal right on top of the basket, and there's not too much fire, so it wasn't like burning 600 degrees. But it got it there, barely, but it got it there to where I cooked, and I was able to turn it in. And then on rib too, I saw that the guy was filming John while he was doing his he was slicing and you're getting ready to box. And I'm waiting for him. I thought that he had to come, so I'm waiting for him, and I'm like, shit, come on, man, I gotta slice my ribs. And no, dude, and then finally he's like, hey man, just go ahead and do your thing, like son of a bitch. So I go run and start slicing and I take it in. But other than that, no, just chicken was the main hiccup I had.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't wait. If I had something to do, if they wasn't over there, hey, I just done it. But the thing is they were right next to me and Clarence the whole time. So if I started doing something, I'd be like, hey, Chelsea, I'm getting ready to do this. Because I gave them a schedule of my times as well. But all they would do was just rotate from me to you. So I mean that was the cool thing. But nah, man, my cook was it went well. Only thing different that I did was my chicken. This is the first time I did my chicken on a drum, and I didn't do my normal process that I did with my other pit. So and then I didn't I like after and after being out for just over a year, I was happy with my stuff. I ended up I hit 33rd ribs and 43rd brisket out of 145 teams. So I can't complain about that.
Yeah. Well, I totally understand. Again, it was I don't know, 4 months, 5 months, and again, we didn't have hiccups. I'm going to tell you where I made, I guess, my major mistake, and I know this going in, but over the years, having cooked Uvalde since probably 2012, and having not come close to winning You know, always turning in the same thing year after year, with a good call here, a good call there, then some mediocre calls. I honestly, coming out of this semi-retirement, I went whole hog in terms of different as opposed to what is normal. And the scores reflected different in a bad way. Not
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
yeah, they reflected different. You know, I just kind of figured, man, I've been doing the same thing year after year with less than awesome results. So I shook things up, and I shook him a little too hard. And ultimately, uh, fajitas kind of brought me back up. And folks, for those of you who don't know the fajita story, let let me let me let me put it out there. This was 2010, my first year. We weren't even Mom and Papa Joe's at that point. All right, we were the Mamas and the Papas, two families competing together. And at one competition during that first year, I decided I was going to enter the fajita category. I had never competed in fajitas. I've cooked fajitas before. Uh, so I get to the competition, and I have got everything prepared to make a fajita. I've got tortillas, onions, bell peppers, salsa. I mean, I am going to put my fajita meat into the tortilla, add all the condiments or the fixings, roll that thing up. I'm going to slice it, stick a toothpick in it to hold it together, and that's what I'm going to turn into the judges. So I get to the cook's meeting, and being a newbie, I'm asking questions. You know, I raised my hand. I said, "Hey, is it okay to toothpick the fajitas so that the tortilla doesn't come apart?" And everybody turned around, and dude, they looked at me like I had one eye in the middle of my forehead. You know,
oh, Cyclops looking at.
Yeah, exactly. They looked at me like I was crazy, and some of them laughed and whatnot. And then finally, somebody explained to me that the fajita category is just the meat, nothing else. So I was like, all right, I bought all this extra stuff for nothing. Long story short, I go on about my way. I marinate my fajitas, I cook them, I slice them, I put them in a tray. We get to awards. Apparently, 23 teams entered the fajita category. And I don't know why they wanted to do this. Why would they call all 23 numbers? All right. But they did. And I knew deep in my heart that I was not going to be number 23. And they start calling with number 1. And they worked their way backwards to or forwards to 23. And after 10, I was like, all right, I didn't get a top 10 call. But man, when they reach 15 and 16, now I'm seriously begin to sweat a little bit, and they get to 20. I'm like, God damn. and I did not hear my number until they reached 23. So my fajitas were dead ass last at that competition.
Hey, see, but look, they called all 23, man. So you made it to the final table.
yeah, you made the top 23.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I've told a few people that story. These clowns right here know about it, and they give me a hard time every now and again. So this was kind of a redemption. I have not competed in the fajitas since 2010. So, but over the years, I've cooked plenty of fajitas, and I will tell you, the YouTube game has kicked in and allowed me to become a better fajita cook. I know and understand how to cook them. So when I turned them in, I knew they were delicious. But when I heard some of the fancy things that some of these fajita cooks were doing, on beds of this and with this sauce and
on top of a board.
Yeah. I mean, they went hog wild fancy. And all I did, was slice, season, cook, slice, and put in a box. They were delicious, but they weren't fancy.
That's what I did.
Yeah. So I wasn't really thinking, man, that they were going to compete with some of the stuff that was turned in. But lo and behold, man, they start calling fajitas, and having sat through 3 other categories without hearing your number, when they get to 14th place and our song pops on, dude, yeah, dude, I felt so good, and I couldn't wait to make eye contact with Bean because he had been giving me the hardest time of everybody. Yeah, he had been giving me the hardest time.
When you got that fajita call, you'd have thought I got it. I was so goddamn happy for you. I jumped up, and I was getting ready to run over there to you, but you took off to the state. Man, I mean, I was so damn happy. Like I said, you would have thought I had just GC'd it or something. That's how happy I was for you.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So
I was like, well, I ain't gonna let this fool know right away.
Yeah, that was the fajita story, man. But it was great. But like you said, everything that I turned in, starting with chicken, man, we were very happy with. The ribs, especially, I thought the ribs were our best shot. But again, man, they finished poorly. They finished poorly. I'm going to tell you, our best was 64 chicken. The brisket and ribs were far behind that. Not dead ass last, but they weren't anywhere close to presentable in terms of a finish.
Boy, I wish I would have had that brisket you had. That was a beautiful brisket.
Oh man, it definitely was. And I said it up front. If we had a poor cook-off, it would not be because of poor meats. Because we had quality meats, man. Our ribs, I've had better ribs. Right now, ribs are still a struggle to find. Bill is absolutely correct, man. This was a tough competition. Yeah, this was a tough competition. A lot of quality cooks didn't get up out of their seats for the 3 main categories. Some of them did get up for steak and fajita and some of the other categories, but the 3 main categories was tough. So those individuals that did well, you had a couple with 3 calls. Man, you can't beat that. That is really doing it well. Yeah, that is really doing it well.
One thing that surprised me was the 6 teams that they filmed. None of those teams got a call in the main 3 meets, which that shocked the hell out of me. That really shocked me.
Yep.
I mean, that goes. I mean, I don't think that's ever happened.
16
before.
Teams?
No, 6. The 6 teams.
Wow. Yeah, I did not I did not realize that. But that was a tough. It was a tough comp, Bill. It absolutely was.
I told.
All right, let me make sure, man. I don't want to fall too far behind. Go ahead, Tom.
I said I told Mom I don't even think they're gonna film this episode, man. Nobody got a call like shit.
and
they're gonna skip episode 2.
Yeah. What is funny also, like you said, Tom, the 6 teams that were being filmed were quality teams. And not one of us had a call in the 3 main categories. And it wasn't until I got the fajita call that we broke out of that. And then John got a fajita call. Did anybody else get anything?
No.
I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it.
But the good thing about this show is that it's a documentary. It's how barbecue brings together. Stuff like that. So I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. this comp, it's always been tough. I mean, it averages around 150 teams every year, you know, and I mean, you got to be at the top of your game. You know, one little slip
no
up,
doubt. Yeah, no
one
doubt.
slip up, and you can forget a call. You know?
Yeah, you definitely have to be on your A game, man. You know, those individuals who are doing it often right now are definitely on their A game. More power to them. Kudos to them. You're not going to do well. Yeah, you're not going to do very well very often. You know, taking 4-month breaks and 1-year breaks and whatnot. So we all know what it is.
Hey, so
what's
so
up, Team Sucker Busters?
Bean making stock. You made stock what for the next 5 years or what?
Yeah. He must think he's going to be competing
both
on
of
a regular.
Y'all, hey,
yeah,
both of y'all go to hell.
Yeah, he must think he's going to be competing. 1 a year does not require a big 8-quart pot of stock for 1 a year.
Well, you never know. I may have some of them damn leaky ass ribs. Which ones they puncture?
Yeah.
Hey, AC, tell him about that dumbass that brought pork.
Huh?
Dude, I am telling you how out of the game I am. I didn't even pay any attention. And I came to Uvalde prepared to cook pork. You know, I had my pork trim, I had my pork injections, the whole 9 yards. So it just kind of gives you an idea how out of the game I am, man.
Everybody showed up to cook 3 meats but him.
Yeah, I was ready to go for 4. That means I'd have not walked in 4 categories. So I'm glad they didn't have pork.
They did you a favor.
Yeah, I would have not walked in 4 categories. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I do not need that. So that was all good, man. Yeah, that was all good. I see Bill. Bill said, let's talk about what they didn't film. Bill, I'm gonna drop the link there, Bill. Come on in. Let's see what you've got going.
Well, they use Bill's pit. Michael used Bill's pit to do some stuff.
Oh,
was
yeah,
over there stuff on Bill's pit.
Okay, let me ask: am I the only one that felt Michael Simon was a hell of a lot shorter than he looks on TV?
Dude, you know what? I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, we understand you're not all there.
I'm short, so I thought he was.
No, dude, during the interviews, when they asked me, well, what do you think of Michael Simon? I like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
My mom kept saying Michael Myers all day long. I said, Mom, it's Michael Simon. Okay. And then later on, I viene Michael Myers. Yeah.
Hey, Mom was dipping into that damn that sauce there.
Oh yeah. She almost dug into that second half of chicken. You know how you have to turn it in that second one?
Yeah.
Well, I came back and Mom like this. Mijo, está bueno el sauce. But I can't find nothing. She said, but I can't find nothing to cut it with. Like, thank God there was no knife there. That shit was.
Well, I'll tell you, the little boxes that they had, my second comp half would not fit. So I threw that raggedy third half that I normally just put on there as a heat sink. You know, I guess I inject it sometimes, but I don't treat it like I do my 2 regular halves. So I just gave them that trap because it fit in the box. My comp half would not fit.
Well, I put my chicken in the feeder box.
Get down here.
I put my chicken.
Well,
in the feeder.
I did too. I did too.
We know you can't get right. Yeah.
Hell, I didn't know they labeled that stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Hey,
Drunken Chef, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Keenan, what's going on?
Check out my little box.
You want another beer?
Yeah.
That's your little pizza box.
Yeah.
John, you're absolutely correct, man. There had to be some tough tables. But that's the way it is, man, when you get that many quality competitors at one event. Some people just aren't going to make the cut. That's the nature of the beast. You understand that going in. Renee, what's happening, baby? How are you doing, man? Good to see you this evening. Thanks for stopping in. Cherie, I'm telling you, these guys are crazy.
Not me.
These guys are crazy. All right, let's see. All right, so, folks, we're at 36 minutes. So let me talk a little bit, man. As some of you know, Mom and Papa Joe has reached we've surpassed the 10,000 subscriber milestone. Thanks a lot, man, to all you awesome sports fans out there. We appreciate it. Bill, hey, before I'm gonna hold off a little bit. I got Bill in the house. Bill, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm really excited for all you guys too, man. I think it's awesome.
Hey, with a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on Friday night, pair of jeans fit just right, with the radio.
Bill, I felt that you had something you wanted
to. It'll be the same for the American Royal. None of the teams they film walked in any of the main meets. So it will, those are just tough contests. It gets that tough, So
yeah,
it was.
You can't walk in all of them.
You got that right.
Nah.
You got that right. So
unfortunately,
I definitely didn't feel bad. Wasn't disappointed or anything, man. We had a great time, and man, anytime I get to hang out with these clowns a little bit, because we don't do it often now, I thoroughly enjoy it. So. Hopefully it won't be another 4 months or so. Yeah, hopefully it won't be another 4 months. Bill, how did your cook?
We'll all be at the added money.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, don't tell me you gotta go.
Clarence gonna be working on his fajita video.
I might have been getting ahead of myself when I said I was going to cook that one. So
yeah, that man. They said $55,000. His ass lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. I might have been getting ahead of myself because as I got home and settled in, the normal feelings, the usual feelings came back. Or as I was breaking down my camp, I was like, "Wow, man, I don't know about this." So. We'll see about that event. Bill, I felt like you had something you wanted to share, man.
No, I mean, I think
it's
probably going to be one of the best episodes that, I mean, you guys are all great entertainers, so I think it's really, and that's what the show wants, the show wants entertainment to a certain degree, so.
Yep.
I totally agree, man,
our culture
because
completely,
Yeah, like you said, like Bean mentioned earlier, I don't think this show is so much about competition barbecue as it is the way cooks go about dealing with each other and enjoying competition barbecue.
Man, and I think that film crew is learning. I think that film crew and Michael Simon, all of them, they're learning a lot about our culture, and how we help each other out. I mean, you saw him when he got up on there. He's never seen a community that, we go face to face, but we also help each other out. We all got each other's backs. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Yeah, John, I think they may have lost the boxes too, man. But like my man Andre, like my brother Andre said. It's always a good time, man. Even if Bean leaves the campsite at 7 o'clock in the evening, we still had a good time.
Oh, you
so, folks, what I was getting ready to say, no, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
You left. We were sitting there.
Quit lying.
I thought y'all left together.
Man, I just remember Friday, Clarence going, man, I'm not a fajita cook. Man, I got me talked into this fajita deal, and man, I'm not really a fajita cook,
And that
Man,
was called walk, man. Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill.
Absolutely.
Saturday after he got that fajita call, that fool's head was bigger than that full moon that night.
Dude,
I know. I went up and
we had
congratulated him, and it was like he had GC'd the contest with that fajita call. You know,
we had made a bet.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I felt the same way about that ribeye call. You know, that was the only call I got was that ribeye, and I felt really good about it as well.
That was a lot of ribeyes turned in, man. So that was an awesome call. But we had made a bet, and Tom and Bean reneged that whoever didn't, hey, listen to me. Whoever didn't walk in that comp was going to have to carry the others' trophies back to our camp. Right? And they would not touch my wood. I'm telling you. They would not touch my wood, man. So they're bad sports. Yeah.
I hope it's termites.
Bad sports, yeah.
I hope it's full of damn termites.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, look at that. Last year's GC did not walk.
And he was filmed, Paul. Paul was filmed, you know.
Yeah,
he was filmed, yeah.
That's the way it goes, man. Yeah, that is the way it goes. Absolutely.
Especially that field and that cook-off.
But you know what?
All the best teams in Texas were there, you know. So.
Matias GC'd a couple of years ago. He didn't even get a call.
Yeah, he didn't get a call.
Man, he had first place chicken last week, didn't he? Chipper Copper, he had a first place chicken, and then this week, man, I think his chicken was way down there, you know. So
tough
that's
event.
the way it goes, man.
So let me get back to this, folks, as we approach our 45 minutes. So, like I was saying, we surpassed that 10,000 subscriber mark. We did it day before yesterday, and in the next 2 weeks, I want to do it before the new year. In the next 2 weeks or so, we're going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm asking for suggestions because I would like this giveaway to be sort of a reward to our loyal fans, man. All you guys that are here Thursday after Thursday, you're active in the chat. All you guys that are watching our videos, you're active in our videos. Longtime subscribers, you know, I wish I could, Mom and I wish we could individually, man, hand you something as a thank you. But of course, we cannot do that. So we've rounded up some of our sponsors, man. We've got some quality products that we're going to be doing as a part of this giveaway. I mean, we're talking Wagyu meats, we're talking pits, we're talking thermometers, we're talking rub packages, we're talking some quality products. Now, as this is made public, you know, we're gonna have a lot of people that aren't usually a part of the chat. It's natural. Everybody's gonna want to come in here and try to win something. I totally understand that, and I would not prevent them from coming in. But my question to you guys is, what would be fair, man, to kind of up the regulars, the supporters? What would be fair to kind of up their chances of winning something?
Just share your page, man.
You know, I mean, the only thing I've come up with, that for those of you guys who have been in the live streams, been watching the videos, is to do maybe a trivia on those things, because anybody that drops in just for the giveaway would be at a serious disadvantage. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
And you know, I love what Trumpet does with their little duckies and whatnot. But again, that is kind of chance. So if somebody new was in it, they had a chance to, you know, to come out on top. So I think it's going to be some sort of trivia, you know, based on our videos, based on these live streams, as to who's going to win a product, win one of those gifts. And it's going to be one per person. Once you've won one, you're not going to be eligible to win another one. Give somebody else a chance. How would you guys feel about that? Let me see what the chat has to say.
Hey, the last time I won a trivia here, it took me 12 weeks to get a cat.
I wasn't going to mention that. I was not great. I was not going to bring that up.
The one and only trivia that
dude, why do you have to bring up old stuff? Right now we're sitting back.
I want you to do better.
Man, it sounds like Tom's disqualified from the upcoming.
Yeah. Seriously.
And the sad part about it, he only lived 10 miles from him. He could have drove it over and dropped it off.
Oh, and you're just gonna piggyback, Mr. Bean.
I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Hey, edit that part out.
Edit it out.
Roddy, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
That would be awesome.
Because people are out of state and whatnot. The free class is going to be the video series. That is going to be one of the items that is given out. Our video series. Darnell says this is too funny. You can't end early tonight. Daddy Dutchman, Double D. This is the one time Tom did not want to touch the wood. All right. Usually it's not an issue. Yeah. Yeah. Usually it's not an issue.
Double D.
Carlos Calzada, I totally agree. Darnell, stop it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Bill is one of my sponsors. He's going to throw in his class. That's what
man, after Uvalde, I don't think anybody wants it.
I'm going to make sure I'm taking notes.
See, Simon is saying extra entries. But the thing is, right now, I'm not leaning towards, like a raffle, like a drawing of names. Because, again, that's just chance.
Well, I think, too, in YouTube, CJ, you can look and see how long somebody's been subscribed to you as well. There's a way in there to be able to look and see.
Yeah.
So,
but how would I put that into practice, so to speak?
Man, I think you can just say you had to be a subscriber for at least 6 months in order to, or at least 3 months. And if they, you don't want the guys that just come on and subscribe to you in the last week just to get in on the giveaway.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I definitely don't want to offend anybody, man. But like I said, with the trivia, I think the old heads have a much higher chance of getting one of the questions right versus somebody who just dropped in out of the blue because they heard of a giveaway.
Yeah, you know what? And that makes sense, because if they want to be in on it, they'd have to do their homework, go back to the videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Samantha, you haven't done homework since 5th grade. I'm talking about homework. You haven't done homework since 3rd grade, probably.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why you gotta bring up old stuff?
Yeah. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Samantha. At home says yes to trivia. Those of us new can learn some facts too. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I can give you a couple of facts right now. Those two guys are assholes.
Yeah. Shut up.
Hey, why you gotta do Bill and CJ like that, dude? Take it
Darnell, easy. Hey, Darnell is absolutely correct. We appreciate that, Darnell. Yeah, we absolutely appreciate that. Daddy D, if you get that free class, man, it's money. You're in the mix. Yeah.
Hey, you don't fit in my RV.
The price is good, Kevin. Yeah, the price is good. At home says there's a giveaway tool you can use to pick a winner from past videos as well. That way you get only folks that have been with you. You could use that for bigger prizes. You know, and don't get me wrong, lady, because man, I welcome new people into the chat. I welcome new people into the community. But in an instant like this, I think it's just so much more important that, yeah, we reward somebody that's been around for some time. So I don't want to do something that's going to totally leave you guys out who are new. But if I can do something to increase the chances of the old folks,
I wonder if there's a way for
will.
you to see. I wonder if there's a way for you to see which subscribers have given you the most comments over the year, you know, over the last, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go play around. I'm going to go play around in the analytics and see what I can come up with, man. But
Trumpet and Darnell.
Yeah, these are going to be some worthwhile gifts. And I think you guys are well deserving for helping us get where we are. All right, let's see what we got in the chat. Let's see what we've got in the chat. Carlos keeps saying that he did not perform well at the comp because we didn't have a chat last week. So we kind of messed up his routine. Yeah, he kind of messed up the routine. Yes, it is, Double D. I think you're falling in love too. I got to keep my eye on you. Yeah.
Getaroom.com.
Yeah, getaroom.com.
Yeah.
Bill, he's going to be all up in your DMs.
Hey, you know what? I got a question for you. I noticed, you know, you got 4 squares on here. And mine, yours, and Bill's are all, you know, regular size squares. And Tom's is a small square. Is it because he's short
that's the only way crickets can do it.
Oh, okay. I just want to don't shoot the messenger. Phone. I'm just the messenger asking the question.
It's a cricket phone, man.
It took you.
If he turns his phone, he'll be just like us.
Hey, so,
all you gotta do is turn his phone.
Hey, so since he's short, he only get a half a box.
52 minutes. Don't try to turn it, dumbass.
Don't turn it, Tom, because the extra bandwidth is gonna cause that phone to blow up.
You only get a half a box.
Oh, y'all.
You get a half.
Relax. You need to relax.
Darnell, Darnell, that would be too cool, man. If you could fly in, that would be too cool. Steve,
hey folks,
welcome, Steve. We absolutely appreciate it, man. Steve says this is his first time. We absolutely appreciate it. So, folks, I am going to be making this announcement in the next couple of 3 or 4 days as to exactly when. And if I find a better day, it might even be something other than a Thursday. But again, man, there he is. Look at him. He finally got it right. Yeah,
he's uglier than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, can't get right.
Yeah, he's got it right.
Oh, can't get right.
Now I got to scoot back.
Now it's got a whole lot of ugly on there.
He finally get it right when we get ready to shut down.
Yeah. Well, Steve is from the Show Me State. Steve, we absolutely appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. We do this most every Thursday night. Every once in a while, I'll take a break. If my Rams are playing on Thursday night, chances are I'll be watching the Rams as opposed to live streaming.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of the Rams, someone still owes me oysters and beer at Dry Dock.
Dude, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
All right.
So,
you know.
I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, I have got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Darnell
sounds like that might fall into that. That sounds like that might fall into the hat category, you know.
Yeah.
12 weeks. Good luck, bro.
12 weeks. Hey, Tom, it took you 12 weeks to get. Hey, this from a bat from 2 years ago that he lost to me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, whatever. That was 3 weeks ago, man. Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. All right, we are at 55 minutes, man. We are at 55 minutes. Let's see. Do I have anything else?
No, you got to order.
Does any of you have anything else? I don't see anything in the chat, man. Folks, I would love to do a private class as a gift, but I would hate for somebody that from out of state to win it. Then they have to think about flying. That's why I'm doing the video class. Now, what I would do if the person happened to be fairly local, Texas or something like that, then I would invite them for a private class as opposed to the video series, or both. But we shall see. As soon as I get all these prizes lined up, and I'm gonna make sure, man, that some of these trivia questions aren't skewed towards people like Tom and Bean, who know Mom and I well. We've been together and involved for 10 years or whatever the case might be. So I got to make sure that those questions aren't skewed towards them, because I don't like them anyway. No.
I don't think I really don't think we should be eligible.
Shit. Fuck you.
I don't know all that. Yeah. I don't know all that.
If you win it, you ain't gonna get it anyway. You know.
Yeah.
I know, right? Man, you're too close of friends. I'm not gonna give that to you. You go buy your own. You know. So.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Hey, I'm still waiting on that damn set of knives that somebody promised to give. You know, but in episode 20.
What I did not say anything about some knives. Hey, but
come on now.
I'd forgotten all about those knife people. I'm gonna reach out to them, see if they can't send me a set. All right, to give away.
There you
go. I'm waiting on my damn knives.
Is a Jambo? Is a Jambo gonna be one of those giveaway ones?
Man, shut up. Yeah. Shut the hell up.
I'll put it to use, man. Hey. I'll put it to use.
Yeah. No, whatever. Hey,
you got a Weber.
Anybody got big plans, man? Bill, what are you cooking for Christmas Day?
Man, I'm cooking a turkey again. My mom wants a turkey. We did it for Thanksgiving, so if she wants a turkey, I'm cooking a turkey. So.
I ate leftover turkeys today.
Yeah.
No. So what do you?
Man, I do want to say though, I do think like when this show airs, you know, man, all of us, everybody needs to share it because they're going around, they're picking new teams, you know, and if the show continues on to season 3, season 4, we got to get more than just us barbecue guys watching it. So
the more we can
share it, the better it is for somebody else to get the chance next year.
I totally agree. So. Yeah, I totally agree. Tom, what are you cooking Christmas Day?
Split chicken wings.
No, man.
Yeah, split chicken.
Split chicken.
Probably, no, I'm not cooking. I think we're having tamales.
Not regular split chicken. It's the red split chicken.
Yeah. Split chicken quarters.
From La Michoacana.
Hey, bro, you asked me and you want to answer for me too.
My bad, man. I apologize.
You can answer.
I apologize, man. I already did it. Just settle down. What are you cooking?
No, I'm not cooking. We're probably my mom probably makes tamales. I know we're killing a pig for New Year's, but for
I know you ain't gay. I know you're not doing the shooting when it comes to killing the pig.
No. But
Dina, what are you doing?
I gotta cook a brisket for the outlaws that are coming into town. The wife tasked me with that.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw my hand for the first time into duck confit.
Oh shoot!
So I'm going to confit some duck, man, and see where that takes me.
I thought you'd be having fajitas.
That right? Yeah. hey, I'm waiting on that fajita video, Bill.
I am too, man. Man, I cooked the fajitas. I got like 40th or 40th.
Dude, hey, let me tell you something with his fajitas. When he was doing his fajitas, right? I went over there and I had already told him, brothers don't know nothing about cooking no damn fajitas. Everybody out there flipping their fajitas with tongs. This fool over there with a damn knife, stabbing the damn fajitas. Dude, flipping fajitas with a damn only fool out there with a knife.
Tongs are not part of my packing list.
Hey, dude,
so I did not have any. Hey,
he's shooting up.
I've never seen so many teams looking for tongs after brisket turn, and everybody was looking for tongs.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, that fire was so high it was burning his ass up.
It did not even come to me about some tongs till I put them on the damn grill, and I was like, "Whoa, all right, this is going to be funny." Yeah, this is, and I'm telling you, dude, there was a point during that fajita cook where I cut into one just to check it, and dude, if those fajitas were for me, oh my goodness, I would have pulled them at that point because man, the inside was perfectly cooked, red. Oh my God. But I had to let him go another minute per side, man, to finish it out. But great weekend, man. Good things. Good weekend. Let me close out this chat. Let me see. Yeah, Darnell says stop clock watching.
Clock watching.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Steve, man. I think we've got some pretty decent videos out there, man, that anybody can recreate, with their own twists and turns and make something delicious for the family. Thank you so much, Samantha.
See.
Yeah, babe.
I want to shout out. I want to shout out to my daughter Stephanie and her boyfriend Dan Springer. They're watching for the first time your YouTube channel from Illinois.
Aboard. Welcome aboard, guys. We absolutely appreciate it. Cherie, yeah, you hear him talking trash. He says, speak for yourself. I don't know. You know what? I've got to double check, Double D. Bean threatens to subscribe every other week. So I think he might have pulled the trigger. Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Yeah. Yeah, he has. Brisket and tenderloin. Prime rib for Christmas Day. That sounds delicious, man. Prime rib.
And I'm going to unsubscribe after this show.
Yes. Darnell saw your episode, Bill.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Shoot. We had a lot of fun.
Smoking Joe, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Now with this rule change on chicken, man, you can turn in chicken thighs, and Bill's got a nice little. I did on YouTube, Bill. I'm not sure, but I've seen it.
I think it is.
TikTok.
TikTok,
TikTok. How he trims that. Man, that's pretty cool, man. You make it look so easy. Brenda tried it twice already, and it's just getting there. But
just
I guess
cut them all up.
You got. Yeah, kind of. But I guess we need. I mean, I don't know what kind. My knives are sharp, dude. Yours got to be some surgical shit because you're just like, But we're getting there, man. But that's a pretty cool little video you got.
Man, I tell you, if they're super sharp, they'll cut the skin. So I don't want them too sharp, and it's really more about the angle. You know what I mean? So I want them sharp, but super sharp, brand new knives will end up cutting the skin. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Man, it's all about just.
So yours would be perfect, Tom. Yeah, your little shitty knives would be perfect. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some new ones, man. Just
all them chicken quarters, split.
Split. Hey, Tom. I don't know if you noticed it. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but you noticed that asshole went and found the two worst pictures of us that he could find to post on the damn thing for the video.
Yeah.
Dude,
man, like prison photos.
I was looking for pictures. Yeah, I was like, look at these two
there's
dudes.
No remedy
then
for you,
when I found Tom, yeah, I was trying to find one where the head matched Tom's head size, Bean. And each time I picked one of yours, it was too big. So I thought Tom's head was big on that picture, but your shit is like, damn, you're ahead of the class.
Hey, Tom, you lucky he didn't put one of your pictures.
You're ahead of the game. Yeah, you're ahead of the game.
Literally ahead of the game.
Ahead.
Yeah, literally ahead of the game.
Oh, this dude got a head
You're gonna be a handsome man when you grow into that head. Yeah,
you got a head start. You got a head start with that head.
Man, hey,
oh, you got a head start. You know he did. Yeah.
Listen to Mr. Milk Dud over there. Hey, head look like a milk dud.
Hey, but you know, Tom, you can put chicken quarters in the box now. You know.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You can put split leg quarters from Michoacana, man.
Throw in leg quarters. See what they do.
Man,
Sheree, I am definitely stopping past your channel because I think you're doing something over there. So I definitely will, and I will chat with you in the comment section. I will be checking you out. Let me make a note of that right now, man. I am telling you, because recently that gumbo videos had me busy. Because I'm one of those. I don't think I'm that large. I don't think I'm large enough to where I can't respond to every comment. I don't need anybody commenting for me. So I reach out and I try to touch every comment, whether they're flattering or whether they're not. So I will definitely reach out and holler at you, Sheree. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, if you hadn't done so already, hit that like button.
Hammer it.
Troy says, I kind of feel you get that bunch. He was a great wide receiver. Oh, yeah. Steve Largent. I remember those days. You know, I grew up with watching Steve Largent. Those were the good days.
Hey,
Marvin Pig says, first time seeing Bean, he always thought he was Mexican. He eats a lot of Mexican shit, but he ain't Mexican.
My sister Gloria and
no, but American one.
They're watching for the first time too, man. From Immokalee,
awesome,
Florida.
Man.
They're watching the game.
So I guess I'll have to bring you guys back on because I know, Tom, your family is large. If we can get them all subscribed, I'll hit 100,000 in the next week.
Hey, you can get the ones in the valley.
Yeah.
In the valley,
you need to talk to those Talk to the mud recovery guys about
the mud recovery. You dumb.
Hey, and I'll talk to Ducetta.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, Sheree. Starving Pig is going to stop by the page as well. That is what's great. And Sheree, after you and I talk, man, I would love to have you on one evening, and let's just exchange ideas with these clowns.
I'm going to hit up Sheree's page also. I didn't know who she was. I'll hit her up.
Okay.
Hey, Bill, awesome. What'd you think? Awesome. What'd you think of them tamales, Bill?
Man, they're still in the fridge. I haven't broke them out yet. I still got them in my cook trailer in the fridge.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's.
But Roddy heated some up. Roddy heated some up and gave them to me, and they were delicious. Because I guess he got a package from you as well. Roddy did.
Yeah. He got some. Cool, man.
Yeah, he heated some up at the cook-off and handed them out.
Shit, our 2 dozen are gone already.
Yeah, I had them on Sunday when I got home. Yeah, I definitely did.
Tell Mama, hey, tell Mama I need 2 more dozen of pork.
Cool, man. Yeah, let her know.
Guys.
Shit, man, she's so like, man, 40 something dozen that weekend. On this
That's cool, weekend. Man. That is cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys once again for stopping in with Mom and Papa Joe, man. Absolutely wonderful panel of guests. Be on the lookout in the next couple of 3 days or so for the announcement as to when the giveaway is going to occur. In the next couple of 3 days, I'm going to put it on all the social media platforms that I currently have an account. And man, would love to see you guys here. I think it's going to be another awesome show. Come by and hopefully you'll walk away with something that you're going to enjoy. Thank you guys very much, Mr. Bean, Mr. Fuentes, Mr.
Hey, is this
Chicken Fry.
The actual giveaway or when you're having the giveaway?
No, when I do the giveaway, I'm going to have to take your name and address if you happen to be one of the winners. I will then pass that on to the organization that's providing that gift, whether it be Traeger, whether it be RC Ranch Wagyu, or whatever the case might be. They will ship out a package. I can't afford to be shipping you anything. Can't afford to be shipping you no grill. You're not going to win anyway, dumbass.
Hey, dude, I'm taking notes already.
Tom, you heard what he called you, Tom? He called you a dumbass. You didn't hear it.
Dude, stop making shit up. Stop making stuff up, Bean. I did not. Yeah, I did not. All right, gentlemen, man. I want you guys to have a great evening, man. Look out for each other, folks. Take care of each other. Have a Merry Christmas and an even more prosperous New Year. Thank you guys once again, man, and peace out.
We'll see you guys
cheers. You guys have a great evening.
Yeah, you guys have a good Christmas, and we'll see you when we see you.
Merry Christmas, man.
Yes, sir.